The honorary starter this evening for the Willis Cole Memorial feature event for the late models, the Honorable Charlie Robertson, Mayor of York.
Here's our lineup for this 25-lap limited late model feature event. Starting on the pole, Russ Shoup in the 11S.
38, Randy Schaefer on the outside.
Followed by Barry Howard in the 17.
Then it's the 6 of Mark Jordan.
Row number 3, it's Chris Byers in the 15.
The 61, Matt Costa.
That's the 15 of Chris Byers. Matt Costa starts in row number 4.
Then it's Dallas Wenrick in the 4.
Followed by Scott McCann in the 75.
Johnny Ebersole in the 78.
Mark Kropp in the 7K.
Scott Ridgewhite in the deuce.
Todd Bayshore in the 21.
Jimmy Shuttlesworth in the 91.
Charlie Cope in the 116.
Larry Bear in the 0.
Gene Wrightstone in the 10.
Dave Magilton in the 2M.
Rick Barr in the 5.
Carl Graves in the 8.
Tom Barkley Jr. in the 18B.
And Tracy Springer, who was credited for being the instigator, the man behind the Willis Cole Memorial feature race here at Silver Spring Speedway.
And I understand that they raised at least $2,800 for that trust fund, so it just shows you how the racing fans are willing to support people that are in need of a helping hand. So just a lot of great fans out there. And Mark Jordan, Randy Schaefer going at it for 4 spots. Matt Costa up to 4th as he goes underneath Randy Schaefer. Matt Costa won his heat race earlier tonight. And the 7K, Mark Kropp loses his hood down the backstretch. He can't see where he's going. In fact, he's lost his whole front end. He definitely made contact with somebody. That means there ought to be some debris laying on the track. And the caution flag is out, and I imagine it is for debris on the track. As you'll see here, the 7K of Mark Kropp, he is missing his whole front end. Well, I'll tell you, the only luck that Mark Jordan has is bad luck. He was the beneficiary of the front end of Mark Kropp. You can see the 7K of Mark Kropp. He's missing the front end. We showed him earlier, and here he goes around corner number 1 and 2.
Well, the car we're looking at right now is Tracy Springer, and we'll get back to him here in a minute.
But the front end of Mark Kropp was sticking in the back of Mark Jordan's number 6, and he was flat for having a debris hanging from the back of his car. Mark Jordan is out there running again, and Tracy Springer, car number 45. Looks like the car has shut off. He's going to try and make it into the pit area, but I don't know if he's got enough power. Looks like car number 45 will shut off.
Well, I'm sure he didn't want us to zero in on him this way, but the 45 chauffeur, Tracy Springer, now that we have a little bit of quiet, we'd like to acknowledge Tracy's initiative in getting this Willis Cole Memorial Race put together here at Silver Spring Speedway this evening. Just one more opportunity for the racing community to get involved with people in need, the people within their community. And Tracy Springer, a big thanks to you for being the pusher behind this organization, and a big thanks from all of us. Green flag flies once again, and it's Russ Shoup out on the point. 17, Barry Howard running in the 2nd spot. And we've got another car out of shape. It's the 5 of Rick Barr. There's another car sitting behind him, but I can't make that one out.
That may be, it's not Mark Kropp again. It was definitely a black car, so I don't know which one it was. Possibly Dave Magilton in the 2M, because I do not see him out there. I do believe it's the 2M of Dave Magilton. And
Again, we have only 2 laps into the record book. We have 23 laps remaining, and it's Russ Shoup out on the point with the lead.
And at the pace they're going right now, it's going to be a long feature event. A lot of bumping and banging going on out there in the early stages of this event. I see a lot of bent up noses. Russ Shoup, Barry Howard, Chris Meyer, and Costa, and 38 of Randy Schaefer running fifth.
Here comes the 78 of Ebersole trying to move up into the top 5. He's on the inside in 3 and 4 around Dallas Wenrick. They come around out of the 4th turn. He gets some real bobble, and Wenrick's out of shape.
Ebersole getting into the side of Wenrick. Johnny Ebersole, as he came off corner number 4, he's a little out of shape, and he got into the side of Wenrick. and that looked like it was going to be a total melee.
Everybody gathered it in, and they continue to race, and that was a very close one.
Dallas Wedrick running 6th. Scott McCann running 7th to the 75. Jimmy Shuttlesworth trying to move his way up through the pack. There's the 75 of Scott McCann. He's right behind the 29 of Todd Bayshore. Russ Shoup now starting to have a challenge for the lead.
Barry Howard goes to the high side, trying to come around Shoup, and we've got a car out of shape. Howard makes the pass, but a yellow flag comes out. 4 laps are into the record book as we look for the green flag to come out once again. Russ Shoup, Barry Howard running 1 and 2 down the backstretch. Chris Byers is in 3rd. The green flag is out.
And we mentioned it earlier tonight, but 2 of the drivers missing from this future event. The top 3 in points. Mark Millen and Rich Eichelberger not making this future event, and they were the points 2 and 3. So Jimmy Shuttlesworth looking to gain a little more cushion on that point lead that he currently has. This time around, Barry Howard does take it. And the caution flag came out. I don't know if they counted that lap or not. But the caution flag is out for Tracy Springer down off of corner number 2. If they counted the lap, it's Barry.
Well, the yellow lights are still on. And we are at lap number 6 with Barry Howard out on the point in the front. Apparently they had scored the pass of Howard.
They did score that lap because they came onto the start-finish line. They scored the lap and threw the yellow all at the same time. So Barry Howard is our race leader. Russ Shoup now back to 2nd. And that's a similar situation that we saw with Bob Fantasy and Glenn Yako in the Super Sportsman feature. Howard has passed Shoup maybe 2 or 3 times now, but every time he passed him, the caution flag came out. And we saw Bob Fantasy pass Glenn Yako maybe 4 or 5 times before he actually got scored in the lead lap. So Barry Howard, our new race leader here. Russ Shoup still running 2nd, turning in a great performance tonight. Chris Byers, a rookie in the limited late model division, running 3rd in car number 15. So
Randy Schaefer is currently in 4th. And then it's the 61 of Matt Costa in 5th.
Todd Bayshore now taking over 5th spot, or trying to take over 5th spot from the 61, and he does so. Todd Bayshore won his heat earlier tonight. He's looking for his first feature win here this year. He has won previous feature events at this Super Speedweek in the limited late model division.
Bayshore now running in 5th, going down into the 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Trying to close in on the 38 of Schaefer down the backstretch into 3 and 4.
And Rick Barr loops it off of corner number 2, and also Tracy Springer loops it, bringing out the caution flag once again. Well, 7 laps are down. We're looking for 25 laps tonight for the limited late model division, and it's been a little slow going here at the start. A lot of cars spinning, getting together. They're really going after it for tonight's feature event.
The track looks to be starting to pick up some rubber on it too. It must be drying out, Dave.
Yeah, it was real good for the Super Sportsman, but the dust is starting to fly down. And Todd Bayshore looking very strong here in the earlier stages. Bayshore started back in 12th position. He is up to 5th. He is challenging for 4th spot, trying to go underneath. Here comes Jimmy Shuttlesworth on the outside, trying to take over 8th.
Shuttlesworth down the front chute out of the 4th turn, heads down into 1 and 2.
And he does take over that 8th position from Matt Costa. Jimmy Shuttlesworth now up to 8th spot, our current point leader in the limited late model division.
Up in front of him, the 4 of Dallas Wedrick running in 7th. Wedrick works to the inside, trying to move around the 75 of Scotty McCann. But McCann holds on to his 6th place spot, down into 3 and 4. The 29 of Bayshore running in 5th. Then it's the 11, Russ Shoup in the 4th spot. In 3rd, the 38 of Randy Schaefer down the back chute into 3 and 4.
And the caution flag is out once again for Tracy Springer off of corner number 4. Car number 45 loops it off corner number.
We have 10 laps into the record book. There are 15 laps remaining in this Willis Cole Memorial Feature race for the late models here at Silver Spring Speedway, and it's Barry Howard sitting out on a point with the lead.
Chris Byers has worked his way into second in car number 15, and also Randy Schaefer up to third. That's a pair of rookies running second and third. Russ Shoup, who led the early stages of this race, running fourth, but Todd Basher has been all over him the last several laps trying to take over that fourth position, and Basher now moves to the outside groove. Basher coming off the high side on corner number 4 takes over fourth position.
Basher in the white number 29 in fourth, down out of the second third now. The front 3 cars starting to separate themselves from the rest of the pack.
Barry Howard, Chris Byers, Randy Schaefer running 1, 2, and 3. Jimmy Shuttlesworth up to 7th spot. Take that 6th spot. Shuttlesworth into 91, though, gets a little sideways that time off corner number 4. He's trying to go around the outside of Russ Shoup, and he does so.
Coming around the third and fourth turn, we've got another car out of shape.
It's the 7K of Mark Croft, and that may be it for him. It's the 3-spin rule here at Silver Spring Speedway. I don't know if some of those were on his own or if he was with other cars, but he's down there by himself in corner number 2, so he may have to...
Tough break for Todd Bayshore. He had to pull it into the pits. He's out of commission.
He was up the 4th spot, but he's ready to come back out to rejoin his field. Mark Croft in the 7K also went back into the pit area, and it looks like he is done for tonight. But it's Chris Byers in the 15 challenging for the lead, but Jimmy Shuttlesworth up to 5th position. He was a feature winner last week.
Shuttlesworth works the inside groove, trying to move up on Scotty McCann. 75 car. McCann holds to that 4th spot. Shuttlesworth in 5th. Down the backstretch, the 17 of Howard enters the 3rd and 4th turn. He still has the lead, and he's got Chris Byers in the 15 working on him.
Shuttlesworth continues to work on car number 75, Scott McCann. Chris Byers nearly loses it coming off corner number 2. Shuttlesworth to the inside this time. He's got the position. Let's see who it'll be coming off corner number 4. Shuttlesworth and McCann. Jimmy Shuttlesworth able to make the move stick. He's up to 4th position.
Barry Howard holding to the lead. Now he's got a couple car lengths distance, and we have Eversole getting out of shape, but he straightened it out, continues.
He goes for a ride through the grass, but he keeps it rolling. Car number 78. Randy Schaefer, Chris Byers running 2nd and 3rd. A pair of rookies doing a fine job here tonight on this slick track.
Coming around this time to complete lap number 18, and the track is getting slick.
Barry Howard now has a 4 or 5 car length advantage over Chris Byers. Shuttlesworth now looking to the inside of Randy Schaefer, trying to take over 3rd position.
It's Barry Howard with the lead. The 15, Chris Byers running 2nd. Here comes the 91 of Shuttlesworth around the 4th turn. He's in 3rd. In 4th, the 38, Randy Schaefer. In 5th, Scotty McCann in the 75. 6th, the 4 of Dallas Wedrick. 7th, the 116, Charlie Coe. 8th, the 11, Russ Shoup. 9th, the Duke, Scott Richline. And rounding out the top 10 right now on the track, car number 10, Gene Brightstone.
And Jimmy Shuttlesworth closing in on 2nd spot now. Chris Byers currently holding on to it. Shuttlesworth, though, running out of time. Barry Howard continues to lengthen that lead. Barry Howard with a very comfortable lead with just 4 laps to go.
Shuttlesworth works to the high side to go around Byers down in 1 and 2. Byers running in the middle of the track. He holds on to that spot. Shuttlesworth fades off a couple car lengths.
Shuttlesworth getting a little loose as he came off corner number 2. It's a little slick up there off of corner number 2.
And we've got a car out of shape bringing out a yellow flag. Barry Howard, the chauffeur of the 17, sits on the point. He's got 3 laps to try and hold off a hard-charging Chris Byers. and the 91 Jimmy Shuttlesworth.
Shuttlesworth was just running down in the low groove trying to cool those tires off. He's a veteran here in this limited late model division, a former track champion, trying to pick up his 3rd win of the season. But Barry Howard so far has been well controlled. Byers looking to the inside of Howard, but Howard able to hold him off. Shuttlesworth just can't get off the high groove on corner number 2.
Round 3 and 4, this time coming around for the 2 flag signal. 2 laps to go. Barry Howard, Chris Byers, Jimmy Shuttlesworth, 1, 2, and 3, and these guys are pressuring each other all the way.
A lot of drivers tonight turning in their best performances of their career in the limited late model division. Chris Byers, Randy Schaefer, currently running 2nd and 4th. By far their best outings in 1995, and Shuttlesworth, the door opens up.
Shuttlesworth takes over 2nd. They come down around looking for 3 and 4.
And Byers comes right back at him, and they make contact. Barry Howard wins it. Shuttlesworth gets 2nd, just over Chris Byers, followed by Randy Schaefer and Scott McCann. We'll be right back with the official top 10.
For the Cole family. It was my pleasure, to do so. Will meant a lot to the borough of Cumberland, and he meant a lot to us also. So
here we are in victory lane, Barry. Beautiful job.
Tom, I knew the car was fast. We just didn't have the brakes all year long.
The Will Cole Memorial, the first ever. How's it feel?
It feels great.
You feel hot. I mean, I've got my hand on your back. You're sweating.
We're sweating.
Well, congratulations. The flag is yours to keep, courtesy of Family Ford Mercury. Great to see you in victory lane. I'm sure the rest of the team wants to get over here. Congratulations. Back to you next to B-Main.
Yeah, we have